Good morning, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma. Mr. President, Board of Management. Today, Vesak Day or Vaishakya Day, Buddha Jayanti Day. So this morning, all of us, we are here to start our morning puja to celebrate this Vesak Day year 2020. Even with the current situation which is going on around the world, let us pray from home, wherever you are. You still can do your prayers to respect to your great master. So let us start this morning puja with the opening salutations to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa Buddhang saranang gacchami Dhammang saranang gacchami Sanghang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Adinādāna veramani sikkhapada පදං සමාදියාමි කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි Let us pray together. Nitipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijñācarane sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සන්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ එහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේති තබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤුයේති සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ උජ්ජපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුංගලා ඊස භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනේයෝ පාහුනේයෝ දක්ඛිනේයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං සබ්බඨානි සුපාතිට්ඨිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව සබ්බාරි විජයං අකා පත්තෝ සබ්බං යුතං සත්තා වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි ලෝකනාතේන පූජිතා අහං පිතේ නමස්සාමි බෝධිරාජා නමත්තුතේ ඝනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝකදීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං ගන්ධ සම්භාරයුත්තේන ධූපේනහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයන්තං පූජාභාජන මුත්තමං වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමි භන්ති භූරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත සක්කත්වා බුද්ධ රතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං හිතං දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධ තේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ දුක්ඛා උපසමින්තු තේ සක්කත්වා ධම්ම රතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං පරිලාඋපසමනං ධම්ම තේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ භයාඋපසමින්තු තේ සක්කත්වා සංඝ රතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං ආහුනේයං පාහුනේයං සංඝ තේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ රෝගා උපසමින්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ නක්ඛත්තයක් භූතානං පාපග්ගා නිවාරණා පරිත්තස්සානුභාවේන හන්තු තේසං උපද්දවේ දේවෝ වස්සතු කාලේන සස සම්පත්ති තුච තීතෝ භවතු ලෝකෝච රාජා භවතු ධම්මිකෝ සබ්බේ බුද්ධා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේකානං චයං බලං අරහන්තානං ච තේජේන රක්ඛං බන්දාමි සබ්බසු සම්භාව මංගල මුපද්දව දුන්නිමිත්තං සබ්බීති රෝග ගහදෝස මසේස නින්දා සම්බන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං බුද්ධානුභාව පවරේන පයාතුනාසං සම්භාව මංගල මුපද්දව දුන්නිමිත්තං සබ්බීති රෝග ගහදෝස මසේස නින්දා සම්බන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං ධම්මානුභාව පවරේන පයාතුනාසං සම්භාව මංගල මුපද්දව දුන්නිමිත්තං සබ්බීති රෝග ගහදෝස මසේස නින්දා සම්බන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං සංඝානුභාව පවරේන පයාතුනාසං Now we have completed our morning puja for the Vesak day, Vesak full moon day. Wishing you a happy Vesak day from Sekya in Temple, Malacca. We have done our prayers, our offerings to the great master who sacrificed his life for the well-being of many around the world. Today, there are millions of people around the world are celebrating this Vesak day or Buddha Jayanti or Buddha Purnima. This is the day our great master completed his all the perfections and achieved the greatest achievement called the Buddhahood. So therefore, as his followers, it is our duty and responsibility, even though the world is going through a very critical situation, we still have to pay our gratitude, our respect, to remember our great masters and his birth, enlightenment, and Mahaparinibbana today. I would like to talk about a first perfection of his, which we call Dana Paramita, that today, as many around the world, normally when come to Vesak day, we practice Dana, or which means generosity, practice giving. The giving is the foundation or start points for our long journey in the sansaric life as a Buddhist. Even our great master, the Buddha, he starts his journey, his perfections with Dana Paramita. So how one should practice mindly and bodily when we practice generosity? Dana we can practice different ways. There are few kinds of dana, such as Amisa dana, Abhaya dana, and Dhamma dana. When we talk about Amisa dana, this is the dana category that one can practice by giving, donating all the material things such as foods or any other things, whatever the material things, clothes, water, or any other medicines, money, whatever things that you want to give to the others, all comes under this Amisa dana. So around the world, people practice this dana, especially when come to the Vesak day. They offer foods to everyone, because the food is the fundamental needs of every living beings. Sabbe satta aharattitika. All the beings depend on foods. So we can offer or give, donate some foods or foods items those who need it the most, especially during a time like this. There are many people going through a very hard time, especially nowadays. So therefore, whenever there is a opportunity, we should not think twice. During this time, these Vesak days, this week, we can practice that. And also, we must remember, in order to give something to someone, we must prepare mindly. How do we prepare mindly? As you know, we are normal human beings. We have greed, hatred, and delusions in our minds. Always they arise. But when one's mind occupied with these three evil things, we can't practice generosity. So therefore, before we practice generosity, one should able to remove greed, hatred, and delusions from her or his mind. Then there is a chance for you to practice generosity. Otherwise, these three evil things will stop you, prevent you from doing generosity. So therefore, we must understand this. Instead of these three evil things, we must always practice loving kindness, wisdom, generosity, so that we can do our dana or giving. And again, when we give away something, before we give and while we are giving, afterwards we have given, which we call Pubbha Chetana, Munchana Chetana, and Apara Chetana. These three times we have to maintain the noble happiness in our mind. The thought that the moment the thought comes to your mind that you want to give something to someone, that is where the meritorious deeds or the Kusala Chetana, the thought of merits, arrives in your mind. So at that time, from that time, and when the moment when you give whatever the things or material things that you want to give, at that particular moment, and also afterwards you have given, you must maintain that noble happiness in your mind, so that the giving will be more meaningful. And again, the second dana, which we call Abhaya dana. First one was Amisa dana, then Abhaya dana. What is this Abhaya dana? Abhaya dana is the dana or the giving a chance someone to live. Imagine if someone in danger, their life is in danger, your relatives or friends, anyone, they need blood. You go to the hospital or blood bank, you donate blood. We always do that. And again, you go to a place where they slaughter animals. You pay the price, then you release that animal, either cow or goat or chicken, whatever it is. Sometimes you release birds or fish. And also, if there is someone in accident, met an accident, even an animal, bird or dog, if you try to save their life, even a little action which can help to save someone's life, that is called abhayadana. Sometimes we donate our organs, kidney, liver, eyes. That is also called abhayadana. Our great master, the Buddha, he donated his own organs, even his own life, not only his wealth. That is how he achieved the Buddhahood. So therefore, as his followers, a day like today, a Vesak day, we can remember the great sacrifices that he has done for the well-being of many. And we also must practice up to our capacity, whichever or whatever we can, wherever. And it doesn't mean you must come to temple to do merits. We can do it wherever we live in the society. When there is a need, we must always do it. We can practice these great actions at your home, maybe workplace, or in the school, in the temple, or society, wherever. Take the opportunity. Do not wait. As our life is so fragile, as I always say, you are witnessing it to your own eyes today. So therefore, the last dana, which we call Dhammadana. Dhammadana is the dana that someone can share or teach the Buddha's teaching to the others. Now, what I am doing also a Dhammadana, or share the knowledge or teaching our great masters' Dhamma to the others, or printing books or CDs and share with others, enlightening others, bringing the people to the right path or right direction. Those who are doing bad, evil things, teach them the right things and bring them to the right path. So that is Dhammadana. So these are the three dana that we can practice, especially a day like this, to celebrate our great masters, the thrice blessings, to respect him, and also to be a good Buddhist from home or wherever you are. And another thing, when we offer or give away something to someone, we should not attach to it. Giving means we are totally letting go. After we have given, there shouldn't be any attachment, whatever we have given. Because if a person, even though afterward he or she has given it, if that person is still thinking about it or searching for it and asks what happened, what you did, that means that person have not given, still keeping attachment. So therefore, once we have given, we should give with whole heart and also honestly. It doesn't mean that we need to have so much of money to practice generosity. It is all about our genuine thought of giving. Whether it is $1 or $1,000, no any difference. It doesn't make any difference if your thought, as long as your thought is pure and your intention is good and clear. That is the most important thing. So if you were to practice dana, you must always do with pure heart and pure intention, so that it will gives you greatest benefits and here and hereafter. If we talk about how you give and what kind of money that we should use for giving, Buddha say that the money that you earn honestly, honest living, right livelihood, the money that you earn without cheating others, stealing, that kind of money, using your knowledge or your energy, doing farming or business and other cultivations, or using your knowledge, whatever the money that you earn right way, that is the money one should spend for giving, so that you can gain the greatest benefits or merits out of that giving. So therefore, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, today remember to practice these great actions that our great master practiced throughout his life. He practiced dana not only his bodhisattva time, even his last breath being the Buddha, he himself, always when someone comes to temple, he asks, have you eaten? He never taught a Dhamma who is teaching to anyone who is feeling with hunger. He feed him first, then only he taught the Dhamma. So therefore, Buddhism, the dana comes first, dana sila bhavana. When we practice the dana, then it will lead us sila, morality. Then from there, we will go to bhavana, meditation. So therefore, today you can practice these three great meritorious actions. You can practice the dana, you can help others, those who are need anything, needy people. You practice dana as what you can, how you can. From there, you have observed 5 precepts today in the morning, so you have that virtue, being a virtuous people, and you practice the dana. Then after that, it will help you to maintain that noble happiness. As I mentioned earlier, before you give, while you are giving, afterwards you have given, one should maintain that noble happiness. So if you can maintain that noble happiness within yourself, so you can practice even bhavana. So with that, I wish you, everyone, all of you, a great and happy, a joyful Vesak day. Please practice these meritorious actions at your home, and to attain the eternal bliss of Nibbana soon as possible. Thank you very much. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So let us give the closing salutations to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Namo tassa samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa niyanikassa dhammassa. Namo tassa atthariya puggala maha sanghassa.